what she's saying. She says they can ask for help legally and all of that. It's a matter we can debate. That's fine. But in terms of what she's quoting here, there's no such a thing. And she has to agree that this quotation is not saying what she's saying. But that legally they can ask for assistance, maybe the way Advocate Walo is saying it, as we go along, it will come apparent that they can ask for such a thing. But where we are now, 24.1 and 3A, 3B, and 4, all of that, there is no relevance to what she's saying. And she needs to concede that before we proceed.
She does not have an answer to the question. Ms. Trent.
Ask her if she agrees with me that this does not speak to what she said.
I disagree, but I think it would probably be up to you to decide at the end of the day. It wouldn't be for me to.
Quote where it says what you are saying. Quote it here. Is the purpose of putting of cutting this thing and putting it in your affidavit was precisely to make reference to it. Refer to where it says what you are saying.
I can. I just need to please guide me.
Chair, I'm asking a specific question. I'm saying to you, go straight where this act says that. It's very specific. You just say to me,
Okay.
3A or whatever, and then you read it out.
3B, an investigator or any person duly authorized thereto by him or her may request an explanation from any person whom he or she reasonably suspects of having information which has a bearing on a matter being or to be investigated.
So IPIT doesn't suspect that you've got any information of any sort. If you are saying they asked you to assist them. This speaks about speaking to any person who might have information or anything of that sort. You were asked by IPIT to assist them in their investigation. Which law gives IPIT such power to go to a private institution to help them with investigation?
Thank you, Honorable Malema. I understand your question now. It was purely on a, not to assist the entire investigation at all. It was, would you be able to do some desktop research on this or do a search on this person of interest or whatever, but it wasn't assisting in the entire investigation. By the time it got to IPID, there were witness statements, evidence that was already there. So when it got to IPID, that was the work that had been done by Forensics for Justice. And we said, look, we've got resources and whatever, please use them if you need. But we didn't run an investigation with them.
So you never assisted IPIT with any investigation. They've never asked you to assist them with any investigation.
No, they have. What I'm saying, no, I'm not saying we didn't assist. I'm saying in the entire investigation, like I wasn't sitting with them and going through everything. It was, if they came across something where they needed a search on something or something like that, then they would ask me. But it wasn't as if we were investigating with them, if I'm making sense.
Chair, let me leave it here.
I'm worried that you are a bit nervous and it makes it very difficult for us to get there. Chair, can we take at least 5 minutes a break to calm down? I'm worried that we would not be able to extract evidence from a witness this nervous. So if we can cool down a little bit, Chair. Thank you so much.
My hand was up.
I second, Chair. Honorable James.
Okay, I wanted to ask a question, but let's take a break. I think
No, Advocate Mkhize, can you do the work that Honorable Skosana normally does?
Thank you, Chair. I will accompany the witness.
Yeah, thank you.
If you can just stand down for 5 minutes.
Okay.
In whatever way, for you to be, because if you keep on breaking, it's going to be very, 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 very difficult because we have not started asking you anything.
Yeah, I thought I was.
Mm.
Kodwa check sasa kwethiwa sibulela umuntu ngama-question.
No. This is what we must do. Look, wait. Honorable members, wait. Can you listen to me? You know, when I go out to speak to the legal team and the witness, I'm representing you. And I'm acting in your best interests. Because the moment you are elected to a position of leadership, you become an elder in society. That's what happens. We elect you today to be a leader. You grow immediately. Because the position of leadership comes with responsibility. And the reason why all the things that you are saying, the questions that you are asking, all of them, they relate to the proposal that Advocate Mkhize has made before you, because the intention was to help the meeting to move forward. And that is why she would not divulge some of the details here, which are not meant for public consumption. And the witness has said, look, here I am, this is who I am. I want to cooperate with you, give you the information that you want to hear. I propose we can go in there. If you allow me to speak, we can be structured in terms of the statement. And I tell you what I know. What I do not know, I will tell you that I don't know these things. And then the legal team will then guide the witness to say, we are on this. Then they give guidance and she makes a presentation. That's what has been suggested. But I can tell you, we can't in public ask a person questions like, are you sure about yourself? Who are you? I don't think we can do that. And we can't even expect anybody to respond to such questions in public. We can't. We need to have emotional intelligence. Honorable Skosana, and then Advocate Arens.
Chair, I think I'm not sure if members will become comfortable. Perhaps the evidence leader must start questioning and we don't ask anything until the evidence leader is finished. Maybe clarity, we will get it at a later stage. I'm not sure, but I think my proposal will be that one.
We just deal with the presentation of evidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my proposal. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. Advocate Arensa.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, honorable members. We just got a message, a request from Ms. Stern's attorney to have a word with her, if it's possible.
Where is the attorney?
Well, it's not present. He's obviously watching and is concerned about his client. I've got no idea what he wants to talk to her about.
No, that attorney.
But it may assist.
That attorney does not have a locus standi here. You know our terms of reference. When we are here, we speak with the witness. It's us who said that an attorney cannot speak in our meetings. If we are going to have a request from an attorney, that is going to be problematic. What we can do, we try and move. If there is a requirement for a break, she can request a break. Yeah, but we can't present a matter of the attorney in our proceedings. The only person who matters here is our witness. I'm going to try the suggestion that Honorable Skosana has made and see how far we can go. Advocate Mkize, let's continue.
Thank you, Chair.